Well, hello. How y'all doing this morning? Hey, Chad Warden. Your Khajiit is level 50 now. Can't wait until tomorrow to begin completing everything at 50. Oh, that's brutal. That's brutal. All I think about is Oblivion now. It's taken over your mind. How do you optimize? How do you have the best character? It's the only thing that matters. So we are now going through the Thieves Guild. We're getting toward the end of it. And we hit a bit of a snag. We're trying to follow through with the ultimate heist. But it requires us to find our way through a windy road. Not road. The sewers. We have to go through the Imperial City sewers. And it was getting quite confusing. And I did have to replay everything we did. And it's already done. Mostly already done. And now we gotta go through we gotta go through part of the sewers again. I apologize. I didn't want to do it alone. I need emotional support. I have skooma too. You could be super powerful, you know how. Foreboding. It's when someone says you know what to do. Or gives you a nod. Yeah, I had a moment, a little technical hiccup on my end, and I couldn't figure out what was going on, and now it looks like the Xbox is stalling again. We abuse this poor baby too much. Poor thing. It is an Xbox One. It can handle a lot, but it is, I think it's getting old. It's getting up in years. And it's struggling to go through the paces. It looks like I might have to, reload this game. Let's go to our pause screen where we can still chat. And that way we can keep chatting. What do they call it? They call it oh, there's a name for it. When you go live and you're just, well, you can call it just chatting. This thing is completely dead. Okay, Oblivion, we're gonna try again. Oh yeah, did I tell you about what happened to me on Fable 2? What happened to you in Fable 2? I must know. Did you get in a fight? Did you fall in love? Did you start a war? Did you lose your reputation? Did you save the world or did you let it burn? Come on, Oblivion. You can do it. It's loading. It's loading in the background. It's a beautiful thing. Poor Oblivion. Poor baby. I have birded it with too many saves. It crashes a lot, especially during jobs, but it seems to go away after you make it past a certain point. Oh boy, are you playing it on, oh, on Series S? Dude, so you've got a newer Xbox than I do. Oh, that makes me nervous. I want to say I do have the disc, I think, for this one, but I try not to run the discs because a lot of our discs are older, and I've heard that scratches on the disc could be bad for the, like the laser, whatever, the system. So I try not to do that. Yeah, this game right now, Oblivion is like Downloading saved games from cloud storage. What cloud storage? Like it's struggling to load stuff. I need to go through and clear out a lot. And I may have confused the Xbox a little bit by going back in time and altering the save files. It probably messed with it a little bit. Sorry, babe. Yeah, it's struggling, dude. Oh, it's the worst. I'd grind till the maximum wage and then it would crash. Oh, that's messed up. You, like, finally get to all that stuff. Like, you build it up. And then it's like, you know what? You've worked hard, but I give up. Okay, loading, loading, loading. Yeah, I liked building up, like, playing the whatever that instrument is, banjo thingy. You're baking, or you're working for the blacksmith. I love doing the jobs. The jobs are so fun. But man, if it crashed every time I do a job, I would be demoralized. I would be very distressed. It's getting so close. Bartending gave you the most money. Yeah, I got pretty decent at that. It is super frustrating when you do really well and all of a sudden a thing crashes. You're like, come on. Like, sometimes I felt with that one, like a cup would fall and it didn't seem fair. Come on, Oblivion. Come on, babe. You could do it. Let's get some good background vibes. Yeah. We're working. Not having a temper tantrum. Got vibey music. Oh, I'm thinking of Fable 3 with the music. You could play the instrument in Fable 3. And you could do a baking one in Fable 3 where you work with dough. Fable 2, you have the bartending, the blacksmith, and the... Isn't there another one you could do? Buy up the stalls, and then I didn't need the jobs. Yeah, I start off with jobs, and then nope. Then I grind with that, and then, you know, then you start buying stalls. But I like the jobs. It makes you feel so hands-on, like I'm really doing this. So this is funny. This is all lit up. Like, am I coming in from another section? That's what it almost seems like here. I need to check the, No, this is the same direction we came from before. I missed. Okay. I don't know if I need that or not. We only did this like twice. And then I had to do it again. So we're doing this 3 times. Ah, it's all dark. No. Oh, well. Ooh. Who are you? Whoa! Don't touch me. I do not want your diseases. I forgot how invincible I am invisible. I took it for granted. Poison of apathy. The scariest poison of all. And it is dark in here. The Knothole Island DLC for Fable 2 has the Halo 3 assault rifle. So ridiculous. The Halo 3 assault rifle. Really? I have Knothole Island. I think. Now that you're saying that, it almost sounds vaguely familiar. I need to look into that. I'll see what DLC I have. Because I just had the disc, but a lot of times when we would get the discs, we'd get them later. And that would be when they would have like the editions that had all the other stuff. So there's different ways we can go here. It's not a bridge. No, this is a bridge right here. This is, okay, so it is a bridge. So we could have gone under or over. Wow, this is a different look. There we go, and that's working. The only reason why I'm coming around here is I don't know if I have to open that door. Oh, this area feels different. It's weird. Okay, so the question is, where do we have to be to open that door? Oh. It's right there. It's right there. There we go. Something's getting loud. That can't just be the mud crab. Okay, so there's this. Oh! First it was a dog, then it was a wraith, now it's a vampire. That's so nice. Isn't that great how they've upgraded it every time we've had to do this? Yeah, I seriously, every time we've played this, they've upped the ante with the enemies. Are you serious right now? If I'm going to fight you, I shall at least have your soul. Sneak attack is at ×1 damage. Are you serious? I feel offended right now. How dare you, sir? Okay, so this is the way. So I wrapped around. Now you can go up this way, but the problem is you have a door right here that needs to be unlocked. So instead, that just by coincidence, really, we went this way and wrapped around here, and I believe that turn thing was right here. We turned it, it opened this, we went around here, and then we had to go in here, turn this little, you know, turn the handle here to open this little thingy to go through, and right here. Two-handers don't get the sneak attack bonus. What? Why? Wait, what? Wait. Why? Is it just too OP? They just can't handle this? Is that what it is? They can't handle me? I found the entrance, the sewer entrance that the gray fox told me to look for. Now I need to find the old way. So supposedly the thing that we did with the Sands of Time, that you have to activate it in order to create, to open up this old way, or to open up this area, or I don't know. Apparently, it doesn't even make sense in the story why that's necessary. It's not clear, but apparently it's technically unnecessary. Like, it's kind of a bug where you can actually, pretty sure you could just skip it, but US made it kind of implied that it'd be harder to find. So if you, it almost made it seem as though the way the language sounded when I was reading it, it sounded like you don't need to activate the Sands of Time, but you won't get like the marker or something like that. It was something to that effect. Okay, so I don't know exactly how that goes, but it sound. Oh, are we good? I forgot I got hit by a vampire. We good? I think so. Yeah, we're good. Okay, that scared me. Okay. Yeah, I had gotten hit by a vampire. I wasn't supposed to go in here. I was supposed to drop all this stuff off. Oh dear. Oh boy. It's incredible how well these, how much these clothes carry. My clothes, my lightweight clothes are the things that make me able to carry this much. It's amazing. I think you can just walk through the palace entrance. That's for the Sands of Time. So you just walk into the... Wait, two-handers. Oh, it is a two-hander. Ugh. This thing's gonna be a pain. So here's another one that's open remotely. Oh, that's right. That's right. Remember this? Okay, so both times we just veer to the right. Ignore the slaughterfish. And then, oh, we don't need to open that door over there because this is the old way. I always forget that. Every time I've forgotten that. The old way is here. That thing is purring. I have found the old way. This is clearly a long-abandoned sub-basement of the Imperial City. It looks like it's going to be a long journey to get to the Imperial Palace this way. I need to find the door that connects to the palace interior. If I remember correctly, I will need the arrow of extrication to unlock time in order to open that door. Unlock time. Seems very complicating. Yeah, they want you to go through this whole thing. Yes, I stepped on a trap. Okay, so now that we've gone the old way, it looks... Oh. Oh, this is so annoying. I'm only saying that because I remember how grindy all of this was. I'm not trying to complain, I'm just saying. And they climb up here. The door to the old way hard. Why is that locked? Did that rat almost make it up here? How dare you? Let's see if we could frenzy them. Nope, don't get me with your astral vapors. It didn't work? Whoa. What is this? He came through the door? Oh, I have to go back. I don't want to go back though. I don't want to do... Wait, no. I don't have to go back. Wait a second. Hey, Phoenix, how's it going? Mort flesh. Okay, so this part gets A little bit. Oh, that's right. It's this. There's like, okay, so there's this hole in the wall. There's that hole in the wall, kind of. And there's that hole in the wall. And I think it's that last one, that one right here. This is the one that was tricky because it's hard to see. But I'm pretty sure that's the way we're supposed to go. So I literally went in circles. Absolute circles. Trying to figure out where to go. And all the while, it was right there. So for anyone playing this, that is the right one. There's a lot of heavy breathing. It is very eerie. Now we have our frenzy spell that we're gonna... Are you serious? Don't do this to me, sir. Did that not work on him? Let's see if he's gonna frenzy. It's not frenzying. Ooh, see? The old way. It's the sneaky ways. It's the little broken in the wall ways. Let's see if we can't get that a fight. Okay, well, he wants to. He can't get to him. That's funny. What if, hear me out. What if we scooched ya closer to your friend? Does this not affect skeletons? I'm gonna fushroda him into this room. Okay, you know, it's fine. Sometimes trying to force the easier way makes it harder. I'm definitely struggling to maintain too high level for the frenzy. Yeah, I guess so. I thought I had gotten guys like this before, but it looked like this little wraith dude, it looked like he was eager to get over there. Like he was trying to move towards the skeleton. The question is intent. Was he trying to give him a fist bump or was he frenzied? I don't know. Actually, I should do that. And I didn't put on any armor, so my frenzy has been working really well. Ew, I don't like you. Oh, wait, there's another one? How did I do that? Thought I'd already done that. Would have wasted that spell. Whoa, it looks like he was using a double blade. No! Why don't you guys just fight each other? And then when you're almost gone, withering away, soul trap. It's fine, it's fine. I'll do it myself. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. You don't want those guys hitting you. They have astral vapors. Not to gossip, but they're diseased. Okay, so we need to go through here. Oh. The only reason why I'm still capturing these guys is they're like medium-sized souls, and they're working really well. They're relatively easy to kill for like a good soul size for Shadowrun. So that's 1,200 points. That's not bad. And they're not too difficult to kill where I'm like wasting... Oh, man. Where I'm wasting more of the charge on like just killing them. So I could do that forever. Like, he can keep regenerating them. I'll keep getting 300. 300's not terrible, but you're not getting a whole lot for how much it costs just to destroy them. Granted, he's attacking his own guy, which is helping a little bit. See, yeah, my thing is going up. The charge is going up. That's 1,600. And we just had 3,600. So last time we charged it, it went up to 3,600, went down to 3,000, and now up to 4,600. So, like, we're getting there. Two steps forward and one step back. Don't know if it matters which way we go here. Really wish I'd emptied my inventory before this. I'm gonna guess that we're meant to go this way because it seems like the old way has all the old beat up ways to go. I need a weak potion of healing for. Yeah, I think that 1,200 is the Greater Soul Gem, and then 16 is Grand Soul Gem. It's pretty good. See, like, these guys, it really is unnecessary to engage with everyone. For me, I really needed to recharge my sword. How far does this go? See, this is the question now. Which side? Right or left? What is that? Oh, it's a wraith. Yeah, like, the arrow's not... Why am I seen? I'm invisible. I'm invisible, I tell you. I'm entitled to not being seen. Who is seeing me? Man, I really want to try Frenzy now that they're like all huddled right there. Damage health? Or we could just do that. That doesn't work. Not bad, not bad. Oh. Did we just figure it out? Are we essentially just going right back? So it might have ended up being on the right-hand side, but they're connected, so it doesn't matter. No. Just kidding. It's just a chest. So we're gonna go back. Gonna circle back and see if... Oh. Is it? There she is. So yeah, they're connected. Should have just taken the right literally the right way was the right way. This looks like a trap. Let's put two chests next to each other, angled, and only put like a small item in it. They'll never be able to resist. Uh-oh. This is funny. Can't I just jump up this? With my other character, I could jump up that. And now that I'm thinking about it, it was kind of essential to the battle because I was getting a bit overwhelmed. There we go. That's helpful. That's good to know. I am able to get up, but not from any corner. Has to be from that one spot. The problem is if I... Right. I don't know what I just did. I feel like I turned those things on. Ah. Wish I could just take it. Okay, this is not the same battle I was thinking of. The Hall of Epics. Epochs, whatever. So yeah, I don't know what we opened. I just clicked the buttons. I didn't know what they did. Who cares? You don't need to know what a button does. Just, you know, live a little. See what happens. Doop, 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 doop. Just swiping the Welkin stones. No big deal. Don't mind me. This is a little annoying. Ah! Man! Hey, Raven, how's it going? Just found out that two-handed doesn't get the bonuses for sneak, so I tried to use one-handed, but he's a ghost. Wraith, excuse me, sir. Gloom Wraith. My apologies. I respect your title. Ooh. So the arrow of extrication. I remember this being a lot. I remember it being like just a bit much. So we gotta get some of this area cleared out. I might actually use some of these for magic. Why do these ones look prettier? Is it just the lighting? I feel like these ones look prettier. This one fell down. Yeah, it just says a normal Welkin stone. I just never paid attention how pretty it was. I just remember, doesn't this place fill up? There must be some secret way to open this door. I bet this is where I have to use the arrow of extrication. Most likely, I have to be standing in a special place for the keyhole to open up. It'll be somewhere with a clear view of this pillar. So, it's literally directly on the other side. So I think before I came through from this way. These walls look like they're meant to move. Maybe the place I need to stand to fire the arrows behind them. I'd better look for a way to get through them. Yeah, there's a bunch of guys in there. Ah, don't attack me. Oh, they don't like me. Oh, they're getting fired up. So I'm gonna venture a guess. I think it's on this side. Right over here. Well, since I don't want to soft lock myself into this situation, I think we should do some... Can't believe I did that. Started massively overthinking. I was like, just can't break any of them. Can't tell you how many locks I went through yesterday. I did not break any. Well, to be fair, I broke 2, but it was like over a course of time. But like there was a bunch where I didn't break any. I had like 5 of them. What is going on? Why do I feel weird? I don't know why these feel inconsistent to me. Like one feels one way. It's like they're every other. That was weird. I guess technically I have that spell. I don't know if I... Whoa, that reaction was swift. Oh man, I wasted that soul. My bad. Wasted that spell. Oh, that's weird. So how is it that I was able to... I clicked the button. I clicked a button, a random button, and I trusted it was gonna do something. Oh, what happened? I jumped in. No, that's where I came from. Okay, that's where I came from. Alrighty. I know there's an area back here. It is not open yet. Why don't I remember? Wait a minute, something else opened. Oh. Secret tunnels. Where is that? That's down here. Okay. Why does it say someone could see me? No one's even around. That's annoying. Wait, I have to... Wow. Doesn't this seem like a lot? I don't even think I'm supposed to go over here. We were just gonna investigate for a minute. 'Cause there's a lot going on. That couldn't be it all the way over there, could it? Okay. Ew. Ew. Wow. Ooh, a crystal ball. See into my future. Okay, so we're going back to where it's saying it wants us to go. Okay. Is it just me or did I see a button? The trick of the eye. They are out. Which one triggered it? Which one triggered it? I don't know if this is gonna work. They're constantly healing. You have to, like, destroy them. There you go. We almost have it maxed out. That's pretty good. Yeah, I tried to take out some of these guys with bows. They were... Oh, there's so much. This must be the spot. Standing on this pressure plate, seen... oh, that's it's a pressure plate that opens the pedestal at the far end of the room. I should practice with normal arrows a few times before trying the arrow of extrication. Why? Because you got one, and you can literally lose it, and then you have to go run over there and go find it. I didn't realize that the first time I did it, and it was a lot. Yeah, they should have put way more zombies, for sure. They also should have allowed Frenzy to work. That would have been, like, sick. That'd have been so cool. Okay. Seeing as though we're about to have the grand moment with our arrow of extrication, I will take a moment to hit the caffeination station and make sure my aim is true and my eye is focused and correct and energetic. You know, gotta have that energy in your eyes. Ooh, coffee eye drops. This is genius. And then your arrow will always fire true. That's the trick. Why did I share that with everybody? Should have kept that secret sauce. Okay. We will be back here in a little bit. I will see you soon. Hey. Okay. So we are going to do a couple practice shots. And then we're going to do the real thing. No, the bean water is not done yet, but we'll get there. It's almost done. Okay. Yeah, this would have been crazy as a Call of Duty zombie situation. I don't even know, like... Can you imagine if I came all this way without a bow? This would be crazy. It would be too much to handle, I think, at that point. It's just that one. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm not going to be cocky this time. I am going to turn on my crosshair. I know, this is a historical moment. The coffee is about done. There we go. And now it is time to practice. Actually, doesn't even have like a drag, does it? Isn't it accurate? Okay, that's... I thought it did, but I was like, I thought I remember it... You know what it was? It's that it was a lot less dramatic than I thought it would be. I think that's what I'm thinking of at the moment. That it was a lot less intense. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? So I'm aiming at like the hands being held above the head. Oh, that took a lot less time than last time. Not bad, not bad. All right. That's pretty good. And that was before a single sip of Jack's magical beans. What is his name? Jack of Blades? I was calling him Jack and the Beanstalk. And we took his magic beans and made coffee with them. There's no telling where I might end up. I should take care to extinguish my lights, muffle my footsteps, and be stealthy as I enter the door. Thanks for giving us a forewarning. They always make sure you know what you need to know. So we've opened a secret way into the palace. That was awesome. Oh, I just caught something. I did the thing. I did the thing where I'm like, I gotta get the perfect shot. Which I think I may have, but like, let's do that one more time. Let's get it clean. I turned my head. It changed it. Changed the direction. Come on, bean water's too hot still. Too spicy. Okay. I'm gonna do one more time. Just because it'll give me that perfect. What? Did you see that? You cannot fire this quest arrow? Are you crazy? I've used the arrow of extrication to activate the door. Nice. And the door's right there. So now we're gonna turn the crosshair off. Because who needs it anyway? What am I doing? Gameplay. Yeah. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't know what to talk about. I didn't even really need the crosshair so much as like, I just felt that it was a good, you know, like, I would be prideful, you know. That's the only reason why I used it. I didn't really need it. I'm kind of wishing I had been stealthy already. I know I'm short, but you guys are awfully tall. Ooh, can I soul trap you guys? I'm not asking permission, I'm just wondering. Okay, yeah, righty. We need to get Potion of Dispel, Healing, Sorcery. There we go. Would it be crazy if they started fighting each other? Do I feel bad? Alien longsword. Just an elven longsword. Did you have anything? Oh, you did. Alien mace, alien longsword. Do I need that? Do I want that? Do I have to have it? I don't know. Isn't that just like an elven? Oh, that's right. The weapon crumbles to dust in your hands. And then it actually like literally disappears. That's crazy. Nice. Can you loot? Obviously you can't, but like, I was wondering if they'd let you like peek into their inventory. So this is a moment where invisibility is called for. Thought for sure you went back behind this into those doors back there, but what did it say? Imperial Guard quarters. Oh, dummy. I may have completely forgotten about this a little bit here. Isn't that nice? Sip on this coffee while you guys sleep. Because they don't have that grind set, you know? They still sleep at night. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Guards of Tamriel and they still sleep at night? Yeah, I don't feel safe at all. Oh, it isn't. I was going to say, I believe it's to the right. It's, wait. It's to the left.
She was here a second ago.
Oh! Did you see that? I feel safe now. Oh, I feel safe now. Yeah. I mean, I feel unsafe. What was that? What's that? I swear I didn't frenzy anybody. I kind of want their uniform now. I have no idea what's happening, but I had nothing to do with it. I am befuddled? What is happening here? Guys? Wait, is this guy gone mad? I want to reload it, but I kind of like it. Like, you know, you do you, buddy. Imperial Watch Shield, are you serious? I kind of want to just let him go crazy. You can't take the armor. Fine, maybe I'll reload it.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Like, what is this?
You're pathetic.
This guy's asleep. These guys are you know what? Whatever. It's none of my business, right? Right? It's not has nothing to do with me. I didn't start it. Not that I know of. I mean, I did wake the guys up, which probably wasn't helpful. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. Crumpled paper. He picked up the crumpled paper. Is that how you distract him? Wait. That's interesting. He just picked up a bunch of crumpled paper. Do we have any? We have a love letter. Plan for the big heist. We could just drop that on the floor. Could we, if we drop something, will he pick it up? So I need to go in there. I don't think that really helps all that much. Oh, wine ingredient list. Frost du Blanc. Wow. Do I need this? Okay. There you go. Here you go, buddy. Here you go. Actually, worn note, faded note. Oh. Secured by a piece of rawhide to a vampire's neck. E. Let's just see if he picks up. I don't know that he will. Completely ignored it. I don't know what's up with that. Okay, now we're going into the library. Ah! Okay, well, you know. That's really cool. Whoa. Okay, I'm messing around. We need to get... I've done that the first time. Why is there so much fire? Why did I Wait. Activate switch. Should I be doing that? Oh. Oh. Okay. So do we have to activate that switch? Okay. Still being sneaky. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, great.
Welcome to this holy library, Lady Cameron.
That's so funny. Even when you're invisible, because they're blind. So they're just going off of sound. Fia, how you doing? I gotta wait till I could be seen. Not for the priest, but just so you could see what I'm doing. Doing good. You're not too late to steal the Elder Scroll. Okay. So we just have to be super chill, nothing crazy, nothing crazy. We may not speak at all.
Die! Show
What?
me what you've got.
Oh, I made a mistake. I thought I was supposed to... Oh, wait. I think I'm supposed to sit down. What? They're blind. They going off scripting? They might be. Dude, I don't have... Oh, man. That means I don't have that shield anymore. I'm a little mad. I think they do... There is like a bit of a glitch that I read about where you... It can be a little bit funky. Why didn't I save it? Because now we have... Well, now you're seeing more of it. Fia, because so we just had to reload it. No way. No way to actually mean it. Here's the Elder Scroll, not die. I know. Guys, did you read up? Did you refresh? Did you get a refresh on that script this morning? No? Before you came into work? You didn't double check that thing? No? Cool. Can you make sure you're actually ready? Actually memorize your lines before you come in? Everybody else is working hard to do this correctly. So, I officially turned on my crosshairs for this, so... Yeah, you find this part super buggy. Well, maybe the fact that the little dudes are fighting each other, maybe that was not a good way to start this. Maybe that was the beginning of the glitches and we need to just start over. It'll be fine. So I find with my archery level at least, if I aim at the hands, we're good. Or not. My bad. Appears that statement was not accurate. I apologize. My loading screen and save screens, by the way, for those of you who don't already know this, are extremely slow. because I abuse them so much. I save as new, save as new, save as new, save as new. I am so mean. You cannot fire this quest arrow. Oh, why, yes, you can. Ugh. Okay, so. Once you stand on the activate, just stand on it. Thank you. The arrow of extrication. So I think it's a little lower than I had aimed it. It's like kind of toward the head, but kind of toward the hands. It's kind of hard to get that granular with this. Thank goodness. Do you have to do it from that distance or can you be closer? Well, the funny thing is you're supposed to be standing on the pressure plate. As soon as I walked off of it, it stayed. Usually, like if you walk off of it, it'll the whole statue will turn back around, and then you step on the plate again, and the whole statue faces you. So I don't know if again this might just be being super buggy with us right now, but I don't know, because as soon as I stepped off just a second ago, it was still facing us. Which is weird. Thank you. It's a good shot. Oh no! Guys! Guys! We haven't had chat on screen. We haven't had anything on screen. I feel so bad. I turned off the overlays earlier because I had to restart the game. And I had to see what it said on the screen, so I just turned it off. It meant to be temporary. It's so sad. I feel so bad. Okay. Wait, actually. It says 40 minutes. You know, I've got an idea. There we go. Let's see if that's as disruptive. We'll get Shadow Rent. Okay. Well, I'm not attacking. And then we're going to be sneaky because we will notice as we walk. Ooh, we get a new vision. These wait a second. Is that the arrow? You could take it? You can keep it? So these guys are awake. Oh, see, they're breathing. You see their movement? That's gnarly. As soon as we become visible again, they'll attack. As a matter of fact, I forgot about these guys, and they were attacking me before I even knew. I hadn't even seen anything. So we should... So cool. Shoot him with the arrow of extrication. Hold up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dang it. I don't want to do this over again. I forgot. If you pick up the arrow of extrication, you can't ever drop it again. That'll be part of our inventory forever. Man. That should just be kept. I completely forgot about this. Whoa, 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 Raven. I appreciate your understanding. Getting old. Watch it, man. Just because it's true doesn't mean you have to say it. See, look at that. So like you said... Oh, there it is. See, it turned around. It turned around. So you try to get closer, and it does that. Because it's supposed to. And then... You see the pressure plates right here. And then as we scoochie, it's like opening to his heart. It's beautiful. So I apologize. You guys are the coolest. You're like, eh. This is like Groundhog Day, except it's Groundhog 5 minutes. It's like... It's the most repetitive thing in the world. I am not doing this like, no. We're gonna save it one more time. We're not gonna keep redoing this stuff over and over and over again. It's all right. It's fine. You're cool. Thank you. I'm trying. God, you guys are so chill with me. It's like, oh, she's being a perfectionist again. Great. Sick. And then those dudes on the sides, I can't see any indication that they've come to life at the moment. That would be interesting if we can get a better view of them. Like, like you could see them lighten up a little. Not lighten up. Lighten up, man. Not like that. You could see the color. That, you know, you kind of look like more stone, and then their color becomes more saturated, and they kind of come to life. And I wonder if we can catch that little moment. That'd be cool. Video. Audio. What am I doing? Gameplay, man. Okay. In my opinion, I follow streamers for their personality, not the gameplay, so don't gotta worry about me. It doesn't matter how bad my gameplay is. It's all good. No, I appreciate that. That's really kind. Yeah, I'm one of those people that I think that how should we put this? I got the girl handicap for gaming. So basically, oh, did you see that? Do you see that? They raised their fists. They did the little movement. They're like, aha! Wait, where'd she go? Oh, hey there. Hey there. Okay, so I'm not picking up the arrow of extrication. Do not pick it up. It is not worth it. It's cool. It's a little keepsake. Oh, he is dancing. It's like when someone's listening to music and they're trying to stand still, like they're out in public on a bus or something, but they're like, gotta rock to it. Like they're feeling the music, but they're like hoping nobody else. They're like, no, I'm being normal. I'm sitting still. I'm standing up straight. What are you talking about? We are going to use our dwarven arrows just because these guys are a bit of a pain. They're not terribly hard to defeat. The issue is more that they overwhelm you. They are very tall, and I am very short. You know, we could have just snuck in. Now that I'm okay, let's be nice. Now that I'm thinking about it, like really, there's no reason for us to kill them. They are protecting something over here. But do we have to come out through here though? Let's go through. Let's not kill him. Let's leave him alone. The issue we're gonna have now really is gonna be if this thing decides to glitch. Now, I believe that this thing started glitching when I alerted them to my presence. So we're gonna do a second save. See that? What were you saying earlier about the girl gamer? Something you got distracted by the statues. Okay. Basically, I think being a girl gamer, you get a bit of a handicap for being like decent at games. So I didn't always recognize when I wasn't particularly good at the games. So it's not that like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I fired a weapon. I'm gonna give myself something small. If I'm gonna be invisible, I need to be able to like, what I was trying, no, I don't want to pull the weapon out. No, I'm just trying to get a better view of this. Goodness gracious. I almost alerted them. What am I doing? So yeah, I think there was an element where it's like, yeah, I'm a gamer. I'm so good. Like I play, you know, like I play Call of Duty and PUBG and like Star Wars games and, you know, stuff like that. And I didn't always recognize like when I think the people around me, like friends, family, like people I'd game around, I think that was the first, the only way that I could compare myself and say, oh wow, I'm not that good. Like this person, how is this person able to finish the game like significantly faster? Or how are they able to hit like, you know, like, so it's funny because like I know this game pretty well. Too much coffee? Is it too much or not enough? That is the question. Oh, because everyone goes, oh, it's fine, you're doing good, or something like that. Yeah, I'm very outwardly... I want to interpret this correctly. Oh. I don't know. No, it's... That's interesting. Oh, huh. You mean just from the perspective of being like a female gamer? Like, that's interesting. Yeah, it's more of... I don't... Okay, I'm gonna be generous. I don't think anybody's ever coddled me. Let me be clear. I don't think anybody's ever been like, oh, you're doing fine. I think people, like, when it came to sports, when it came to gaming, when it came to anything, I think people were genuinely surprised when a girl was good at certain things, like decently good. But when you're good at something, especially when it comes to sports, I'm just gonna say that, especially, you have no concept when you're a child and no one's gone through puberty yet. You have no concept of how much more capable, like the baseline for what boys are able to do physically skyrockets above what girls can do during that time. So when I was young, I don't think anybody was ever like being patronizing or anything to me. I think it was more like people would be, oh my gosh, you game. That's so cool. Like, oh, you're able to like somewhat keep up in competitive like gaming. Oh, that's really cool. Like I'm able to play Call of Duty competitively with my friends. Am I great? No, because I never had the ability to practice competitively. So when I would end up in those situations, I was never quite prepared. So that's like part of it. It was more like I think I accepted the compliment as like I was comparatively good when I wasn't necessarily comparatively good. It was more like just for who I am, I was good, but not in comparison, especially the older everyone got, the more the gap broadened, and I was like, oh, dang it. Like, I thought I was crazy good at this. And then I realized I'm also, shocker. I know this might completely surprise you. I'm a bit stereotypically ADD. I'm not like undiagnosed. I'm not going to claim any thing that I know people go through that that's not been clinically affirmed. So I'm not going to pretend like I understand the experience of people who have been, but I will say that it did cause that didn't help. Jumping from thing to thing to thing to thing to thing. Oh yeah, I've heard that before. I just haven't had that experience personally. It makes personal sense. Yeah. Yeah, you can share your experience in this arena. I think everybody's had like an experience like that where they've either been under or overestimated, and neither one is good. Because it really confuses. It's not a good objective metric to work with what you're doing. I think people have gotten a lot better at that though. Like communicating objectively to each other. I've noticed that in a lot of content. Like, how do you speak to the objective fact over the... Oh, I gotta be sneaky. Sneaky. Why are you getting up?
Cross-check it.
He did get up before. I'm not crazy. Steinmetz, how's it going? Have you ever had any experience of a paranormal nature? Dang. Whoa, man. Welcome to the stream. I would say that's an interesting question. Oh man. I would say I am of a more I would say religious background. So I have definitely had experiences, whether through the lens of how I was raised or the just genuine experiences. I can't say because it's kind of, you know, you can't really separate your experiences from how you were taught to interpret them. So I know maybe somebody else would interpret this differently. I don't know. But I have had experiences that were very few, but that were spiritual in nature, that were, you know, during more dark times of life and stuff like that. So, but I wouldn't call it paranormal. In it, with the definition I think people usually give to it, I would say no. Have you? That's pretty... Wait a second. Did I miss the door? What am I doing? The door was in front of the... No, it wasn't in front of the other door. Okay. So long as we stay invisible for a moment. You know... Oh, that's trippy. Wait, what's happening? When I was a little kid, about the age of 6 or 7, I thought with 100% certainty that I saw Slenderman at the end of the hallway, and I tried to scream, but I couldn't. Oh, that's... Oh. Do you think it might have been a nightmare or like a waking... Oh, it's right here. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? No, I think... Well, also, see, that's the thing too with things that you've seen or maybe been exposed to, and your mind finds that places, especially when it's dark. I had absolutely horrendous nightmares as a kid. Like, to the point that I was never exposed to anything scary. Never. But I would, if I ever saw something remotely scary, I would, my mind would shape it into the darkness sometimes. And, but I also have known, you're 100% awake. I've known of people who have, I talked to somebody pretty in depth about it, of like, what do they call it? I was gonna say fever dream. Oh, what does she call it? It was a, it was night terrors. And those were gnarly. Those were insane. I remember when I was little, I was scared because I thought there were Pokemon hiding in the shadows of my room. That's so funny. Yeah, I remember being young and seeing a movie poster of something I had never seen.
Welcome to this holy library, Lady Cameron.
Oh, I'm supposed to sit here. My bad, my bad. I've seated myself in the reading chair. That's a mistake I made. I tried to go upstairs and they freaked. I've seated myself in the reading chair. Now I just have to wait for them to bring me the scroll. As long as I don't speak to any of them, the priests seem to be assuming that I'm Celia Cameron. How convenient. I thought Charmander was gonna... That, okay, so I didn't...
Celia Cameron,
Oh!
present to you the Elder Scroll you requested.
Thanks, ma'am.
Welcome to this holy library, Lady Cameron.
Oh, I'm not supposed to be talking to them. My bad, my bad, my bad. I want to look at it. Are my eyes burned out now? Am I blind? I have the Elder Scroll. This is the treasure of the century. My name shall be known across Tamriel for this theft. No, it won't. Now to get back to the Grey Fox. The way back is blocked. I'll have to go upstairs to find a way out. Even though they are blind... Oh! We found a typo! Even through they are blind, these monks will not be easy to sneak past. Capture screenshot because I found a typo in the game. Mine are certainly burned down now. I love that's funny. So something you loved that you had a positive opinion about and emotion toward during the day, at night you were like, nah, dude, that's creepy. That admittedly would be creepy if, you know, even the cutest thing were staring at you in your room. Be pretty creepy. That's pretty crazy. Okay. Indeed, something about darkness that heightens and alters our perceptions. That's why it's always been so important to me what I put in my mind.
Prophecies are vague on this.
Wait, it's open elsewhere?
Check it.
Oh, dude, is this where you have to go upstairs? They locked the door behind me? Fear of the unknown, lack of details in the dark makes it so scary. Yeah, so then all your mind has to work with is to fit it to things it already knows. Because obviously the information your brain has, and it's like, okay, I need to figure out what this is, and I need to form it to whatever shape I can figure out. Oh, okay, so this is the sneaky part. Okay, I am being super slow and super sneaky. And I'm invisible. There's literally nothing more I can do. Ah! No! Oh, you almost bumped into me. Your mind will fill it with something that's 100,000% scarier than anything ever really is. That's true too. That's another reason why, like, I remember my family being very serious about the things we watched, because it was like, your mind's gonna take that and it's gonna expand on, and like, I think I was kind of a unique kid. Like, this wasn't everyone, but it was me in particular. My mind would take something small and blow it up. And that's why my nightmares were so severe. And ooh, okay, sweet. We need to. I love horror movies that don't show the monster. Really? See, if they don't, then my mind will take it and run with it. Oh. You do the same thing, overthinking way too much. Yeah. It just turned into this, like, gripping, like, fear that you could not. It was inescapable. It was horrible. So this is the part, by the way, we're getting. Ooh. Boy. We're really getting ourselves into places, aren't we? Yeah, I think anything, especially anything horror, anything spiritual, anything uncontrollable, and just kind of like getting into the demonic stuff, I can't handle that. Because I think there's a part of my mind where I'm like, I do believe that those types of things can be real. Not in the movie sense, not the way the movie portrays it, certainly. But like, I do believe there's spiritual, like, elements around the earth. So to think of something and to think there are things that are malevolent out in the world, and you're like, I don't want to entertain that. And then your mind, yeah. I was exposed to something once with an older family member. They watched, and they're like, oh, it's like not that bad. And it was like probably one of the tamest of all the horror movies, what I've been told. And it was honestly, it affected me for a long time after that. Wait a minute. Oh, we do have to go around. So we're literally going in circles right now. We're making our way around this whole place. And that's why you try to keep your mind filled with cozy and wholesome things like this game. Yeah. You know, we just have... This one, it is pretty wholesome, actually. The spirits and the drugs and the mad gods, you know. But it's like all in like a lighthearted... There's something about tone, too. Like, you can take the most innocent thing, but you add the right tone to it, and it's terrifying. Ah! No point worrying about things you can't fix. Nah, I feel that. There's even, like, I won't look at advertisements during Halloween. I just won't. Because I'm like, I know my mind. And I'm not afraid of anything. I've definitely grown out of a lot of that. But, like, I know my mind will take it and warp it. And if I'm, like, emotionally vulnerable, it'll make it worse. So I'm like, nah, not gonna bother. You play that little song in your brain all the time. Ah! Oh, he's so alert and attentive. That's great. Hey, dude. Hey, how's it going? Why are these all difficult? Okay. Is that gonna... No! No way. You serious? Ah, look. Remember when we thought we found like a really cool knife and it was just a replica? What if these were like replica potions? No, don't do that. Open it. You know how much I could fence these for? Strong potion of silence, literally. Perfect. Thinking too much is like thinking about nothing, like water in the desert trying to make the plants grow. Oh. I'm so bad at recognizing things if I'm not actively hearing it. But it sounds like a good song. They're all placebos. No! Man, they got me again. Is this a replica? The Battle Axe of Depletion. 41 to 17. I mean, I don't use that stuff. It's still kind of cool, though. Battle Axe of Depletion. Can I take the soul gems, please? I can't take the soul gems. Dang it. Why can't I see the soul gems? Oh, there it is. I'm not taking everything. I'm just taking what I need. Ooh. Silver pitcher. I could put that on one of my houses. It's so pretty. Why am I thinking about decorating right now? It's so difficult to decorate. Are you on the quest to seal the scroll? I have the scroll, but instead of getting out of here, I'm dilly-dallying because I see cool stuff on Oblivion. Ooh, take it. I want it all. They got cool stuff in here. They've got bones of someone. It's kind of sad to think about, actually. Why? Wouldn't it be cool? That was a weird coincidence. So is this another room? This is another person's room. Dude. Okay, so this is the part. We're going to open the loose grate and we're going to jump down a large hole and break some ankles. Now, if you want to not break your ankles as severely, you know, like a fracture or two less than otherwise, you would put... Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. The Boots of Spring Hill Jack. You fortify acrobatics 50 points on self. But why? Because if you use them, they will break. They will break your fall and they will break themselves. So instead, we are gonna save the game because we're so responsible, and we're gonna use a potion. I'm gonna do a restore health for 37 seconds. We could do shield, which I don't know if that necessarily helps. Like dragon skin, shield 50% for 60 seconds on self. I don't know if that affects fall damage. But if we do save it, oh, let's test it. Let's test it right now. I love this. Oh, let's do it. You're just like me for real. I was watching a show with my husband last night and had to pause it to look up a word I didn't know. Yeah. I've gotten... yeah. That's so relatable. It doesn't apply to fall damage. Don't tell me these hurtful things. How could you? No, we're gonna do save. You know how many times I have to go back for the actual videos, like the actual produced videos? I have to go back and like get other clips. That's why I keep saving his new game, because there's so many times where I have to go back. It's everything takes too long. I need to learn how to be more efficient. So, okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the first one without dragon skin. We're gonna do the second one with dragon skin. We're gonna see what happens. Raven might be right, though. Might not affect fall damage. Because that's more like breaking bones damage, not someone's attacking you damage. I've escaped from the Imperial Palace by jumping down a chimney chute in Okado's bedroom. I hope the Royal Battle Mage won't find my misusing his ash flute. Isn't it a flute? I hope the Royal Battle Mage won't mind me misusing his ash flute. I can only hope my fall doesn't end too abruptly. I wonder if this is what the Grave Fox said I would need the Boots of Spring Hill Jack for. Is this... Wait a minute. We need to do this multiple times. This is why. Because there's a possibility. That wasn't that bad. Okay, let's see. What do we got? We got 267 out of 4. And as far as I know, we did not... We had 100% health, right? Right. Let's write this down. So we just had... we had 267. That's just straight fall. Now... I want to see if the message is different if you use the boots of Spring Hill Jack. So we'll do that second. Because obviously we're keeping it. I got more bean water. Quite honestly, this was not enough. Not enough at all. I'm slightly disappointed. I feel like I need... Is ash flu correct? Okay, maybe I heard it. No! Dang it. Ah! Okay, well, I guess we're testing the other one now. Was that activated fast enough? 267, 410. Yeah. So, Raven is probably right. It doesn't apply to fall damage. I accidentally clicked it too quickly. I want to go make more coffee. It's fine. I know I shouldn't have any more. I stopped having... I usually have coffee spread out throughout the day. Like a couple times. But I was having it too close to bedtime. I was notably having it, I would say... I don't know, it was I felt like it was a long time, but it would, like, I was not sleeping as well. And honestly, I literally just quit I didn't quit coffee. I quit the caffeine later in the day. I like the timer, it would get too far into the day and I'm like, you know what? I shouldn't have it at all. Like, it's too late. I didn't have it early enough to have my second dose. So I think that, okay, we have to put on the boots. We need to see if there's a difference with the boots. And if it really matters all that much. Because they break. Now, and I want to see if the message is different as well. But yeah, I think I had a headache. I had a headache I think this morning I had a bit of a headache from not having the caffeine, like from having a larger stretch. But I think it's good. No, it's the same message. I wonder if this is what the Gray Fox said. Okay. It's the same thing. So the boots of Spring Hill Jack have been removed. So yeah, they're no longer here. Now the problem with the boots Spring Hill Jack, I think it's the same thing as the Arrow of Extrication. Once you have them in your inventory, I don't think you could take them out because technically they were meant to be destroyed. They were not, like, it was not put in the file that, hey, after this quest, it's going to become a non-quest item. It's a quest item, it just is that breaks. So let's look at our health. Ooh, 383. 383. That's a big difference out of 410. It's not even. That's a good difference. So, but I want to keep the boots. Why? Because if I'm feeling lazy, I want to be able to jump off the side of a mountain. Thank you very much. I want to make more room for my deficiencies because that's healthy. I want to see if we have anything else that can make a difference just for the future. Just so that we can say, hey, this helps, this doesn't. We tried Dragon Skin. I don't know if I activated it in time, but it seems like that does not, in fact, help. Blessing of no. Sheogorath's Protection. Revive at Castle Sheogorath? What does that mean? Because I think we tried it once and it didn't do anything. Revive at Castle Sheogorath. Does that mean you have to be there or it takes you there? Okay, we're going to try that in a minute. Aegis, Shield, Captivate, Cloak, Cure, Touch, Devour, Dominate. Now, we don't have anything that increases acrobatics. Obviously, if the boots are able to protect you by increasing acrobatics, then if you have a custom spell that increases acrobatics, that will do that. It should. Heal legendary wounds. Now, if we do legendary wounds and we wait, that does take a minute. It's like a timed... I don't think we have anything else that would in any way affect. Feather. Ooh, wait a second. Shield 100%. Restore health. You would think that would have an effect. Okay. So I feel like you'd think that that would have some effect. Yeah, we're jumping down his like fireplace. So the ash, I guess he's supposed to be able to dump his ashes down there. Like the ashes just fall down, which like great for him, but that's like actually a pathway down there. Wait, if you dupe them? If you dupe what? Wait. Ash flue is a chimney. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I have multiple angles for videos and some, you know, it just depends. Also, like I can read as many things as I want to read. Sometimes seeing if it actually works practically in the game is really helpful because then I can actually just show it. I can be like, here, it worked, here it didn't work. Ooh, look at me getting all spinny again. So we're gonna try feather because I want to see. I mean, the feather on my character is already so high. I want to see if I can get a better view of that. Okay, so let's see. Feather 267. So the feather didn't affect it either. It's the acrobatics that makes the difference, which makes a lot of sense. Feather protecting health from fall damage, that's very specific. Very, very specific. Ew, there's stuff over there that I don't want to deal with. Dupe the boots? You have to be there. Dupe the boots. Why do you dupe the boot? What? Why do you dupe the boot? Oh! You dupe the boots so that you... fine. You dupe the boots so you can still wear them? But you can't drop quest items, so you can't dupe the boots. Because they're quest items. Anything? Now we're going to try it just for the sake of science. But, like, you shouldn't be able to duplicate them. Didn't we try this? I feel like we tried this. Cannot remove quest items from your inventory. But that's okay. We will still survive. Jeez, so many. Ugh. I think you could probably dupe it. You might even be talking about like when you dupe yourself and you do all like all that stuff. You could dupe the boots. That would be quite a process to go through if you're trying to remain hidden and you have to like battle your dupe and then like steal their stuff and do all that stuff. That might be really hard to do. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Okay, I don't want to go through there. Just get out of here, man. Let's just get out of here. We did it, man. Well, I mean, technically we didn't do it, because it must have been the wind. How dare you, sir. What? Oh. I thought that... No, that meant we gotta go around. We're fine. Wait, I didn't have the boots on, right? No, I didn't. I would have gotten the alert. Oh man, I really thought we were about to see sunlight right there. I'm so sad. I really had hope. For, oh. Dude, who are you? Look at you, Orcish. Orcish armor. Wait a minute. Oh. Not doing that. Not doing that. Not playing that game right now. What? Oh. Hold up. What did I do? I need to make sure that there isn't a faster way. Be like, here, this is the way to get out. I showed you the long way. Ugh. Oh, right. Okay, you come through here. I thought this was where you unlocked the door. This is where you unlock the door. Is it at a different level? Is that why I'm getting confused? Yeah, these aren't connected. I think they look like they're connected. They're not. We need to go through here. Up, up, up. Yeah, wow. I thought... You know, it's not many times in my life I could say my memory was correct, but wow. What a win, man. I don't know if you looked more into that Mythic solo RPG. Not yet. I still haven't made my lists and stuff. I need to, though, because I kind of want to really check those out. Ebony? So cute. But I think that one might be a fun co-op thing for you and Mr. Nerdy to play if he's interested in those games. I love co-op games. Wait. Hold up. What's going on? Can we still go around? We might be able to go around. Ah, yeah. Victory. Finally. Hold on a minute. Are you serious? I don't think this was the... Well, we're gonna figure this out. I'm currently doing one with one of my partners, and I'm having a great time. Oh, so you've done the co-op, dude. We need more co-op game. Ah, no, buddy. I don't have a choice, man. I don't want to get stuck. Okay, I'm doing what I have to do right now. Only 2 left. That doesn't seem right. It's not good. It's not healthy. It does totally cause a little bit of anxiety, but we're okay. Just living on the edge here. I do have a spell for hard locks that I just simply was not using, which I could have been using this whole time. My bad. But I don't have it for very hard lock. Could I make a custom spell? Maybe. Just be able to open everything? Would that break the game? I don't know. Yeah, it's nice because you just get to play pretend with some you love. It's really nice. It really is. Like with all the chaos in life, sometimes Mr. Nerdy and I look at each other, we're like, so we're going to save the world? Save the world from I almost said Daedra. From Chimera. We're going to save Great Britain from their impending doom. I think we should. London's under attack. We should go deal with that. Like... It's just fun. It's fun for something to be so lighthearted and... Like, you kind of take it seriously. You get the... Oh! Going this way. You kind of get the gratification of doing something serious. Like, sometimes people just want to feel like they're fighting a battle. They want to feel like they're doing something intense. And so you get to do that, but it has no implication on, like, the real world. Are you serious, man? They really pushed it with this, dude. I don't know if I said... I don't know if I ever finished the sentence, because a lot of my sentences are not finished. It would be cool if the very hard... Or the hard lock would unlock a couple of the You know, I don't know. Yeah, those stories and monsters are what keep us alive as humans. Yeah, that's why we have fables. We've had legends from the beginning of time. People need... I think stories are a way to communicate a truth that you believe. And that's why it's also careful, like when you're reading stories, you have to kind of understand the worldview of the person you're reading from, because it really does translate into how they communicate and how they, and I mean this in a good way, how they manipulate your feelings through story. It's going to be based on how they view the world. So if you're like, it's kind of like the whole thing with watching scary movies. If you want to have a more lighthearted, hopeful view of the world, you need to make sure you're reading from somebody who has that. And then as you start to interpret life the way they do, you get to experience more of that. Like, okay. Ah! Okay. Yeah, I think a lot of people... Oh, dear. They're looking right at me. I don't understand why. This is really uncomfortable. Peace out, dude. Really love your work. Also, I really like this store. Big fan. Life is a real battle constantly, but you can use those stories to like contextualize real life issues. Totally. And you can feel safer doing that too. You could feel more comfortable to really dig into stuff because you're like, oh, it's just a story. And instead of distracting yourself from I mean, you could distract yourself using stories and fables from what's going on, or it could just be another way for your mind to process it. I think a lot of people think others throughout history were dumb, but we would have been just like them because everyone is just a product of their environment. The men were too stunned to speak. Yeah, they were like, what is happening? Imperial City Elven Gardens District? Where are we? Okay, this doesn't... That's so funny. It updated the quest, but it didn't tell us what we're doing next. Yeah, I feel like you get me. We get each other. We get it. We understand. I agree with that too. When people are like, "Oh, those people," and here, someone I know says they always say, "Hear me for what I'm saying, not for what I'm not saying." There are a lot of people throughout now that look at people from history, recent history, and not recent history, that are like, "I would never do that. I can't believe they were so evil." I'm like, if you were there, it would not have felt that. There are things people are doing now where they're basically doing exactly what they criticize people in history for doing. Oh, those people, like, why did they judge people for this or that? It's like, you're doing that. You just don't see it because in the context of your reality, it makes sense to you. And in the context of their reality, it made sense to them. And it's sad. And that's why people have to be able to see outside themselves. But it's hard to do that. So sometimes having stories where you can learn to, like, I don't know, see worlds from different angles is helpful. But it's funny. Yeah, I see a lot of that right now where people are like, I want to fight a war. I want to be able to feel like what I do means something. So they'll fight with anybody. And it's like, the fighting is not what makes it good. Being angry at something doesn't make it righteous.
Have a seat and tell me everything.
I love how Batman this man looks right now. Yeah, we don't need more fighting. We need healthy debate. And we need people that, even if they don't agree with you, they kind of get where you're coming from. They're like, hey, I can relate to your human feeling on this issue. I don't agree with you, but like people need to be able to have a backbone and stand their ground and be willing to change, but like also be willing to say, hey, I still don't agree with you, but I see where you're coming from as a person. Like if we had more of those type of conversations, then you could walk away and be like, hey, you know what? Maybe I don't care that they don't agree with me. Maybe I'm fine with that. I appreciate that they're willing to have a conversation. The gray fox. You know, yesterday I could not think of the word the gray fox. I was mortified. I literally almost called him the gray cowl. Like literally. Because I could not remember the name. Humans for the majority of our history have only risen our hands to strike others, not to reach out and heal. That's so sad. Very poetically said, but so sad. Okay. Okay, Mr. Gray Fox. Whoa. The funny thing is this cowl he's wearing is so thick, man. It's like, that's like, the thing's like an inch thick. How is he even wearing that?
You have the scroll. I can hardly believe it. The odds were
Hardly.
clearly against you. Capital job. Capital. I have spent 7 years learning how to translate this scroll. Even so, I will need a while to decipher what I've sought so desperately.
Aw. See, the funny thing is, the Gray Fox seems so selfish and so, like, because he makes you do everything, and then he's getting the benefit, but you don't know what benefit he's getting. But once you see the end of the story, you really understand why he's so desperate. Okay, but the Gray Cowl is deliberately a cooler name than the Gray Fox. Oh, debatably a cooler name. Secondarily, like, how does he breathe behind that mask? Looks like it would force him into mouth breathing. It does look like...
It looks like he should be talking like this. Like, because it's not just that it's covering his nose, it's that it's like
literally below his upper lip. I'm sorry, buddy. I think, you know, you're trying to hide your identity, but this is a lot.
Ah, still thinking about your reward, eh? I have not forgotten you or your loyal service to the Thieves Guild. You'll just have to trust me. Give this ring to Countess Umbranox in Anvil. Say nothing about me to her. I need to know how she reacts to it. It may provoke anger or tears. If she asks, just tell her a stranger wanted her to have it. Then report back to me on her reaction.
I will willingly admit that this part felt a bit manipulative to me. Like, I think it kind of tries to explain why he chooses to go about it this way, but it does feel uncomfortable to me. Just a little uncomfortable. I'm not, like, super into
Fine
it.
greetings to you.
Can I pull it away? Oh, I can't. Oh, that's a bummer. See, a lot of things like this moment right here, is like, that's a B-roll shot for me, because it can get really annoying to only see things. And I'm not talking about anybody else, but just
You're a
me.
sneaky-looking sort.
Sometimes I get bothered when I have a clip and it's all the same thing. When I can't switch from like one angle to another angle to another angle. Like, one thing I really like to do, which I feel like some people like, I've never heard any negative things about it, is just having, instead of having all the voiceover be, not voiceover, all the conversation happen in the conversation. A lot of times the conversation, I'll overlay it over the things we're doing. You need to go to the Imperial City. Okay, then I'm overlaid over that. Like, keep things moving. That's what I like to do. So sometimes on stream, because I'm actively recording it, it helps me to get some like one or two angles and then keep going, because then I don't necessarily like going back to find those saves. That's why I keep too many saves, and it's probably messing up my game. Surprised it hasn't crashed. David Riker Jr., how's it going, man? I feel like I was gonna say DRK, because it made me think of RDJ.
Do you know Dal Groshag? I understand he's good with light armor. If you need to learn to use light armor, Groshag is the one to talk.
The funny thing is, now that I said that, I don't remember his name. I'm like trying to remember his full name. I'm like, literally Iron Man.
So, have you bet on any arena matches lately?
Yeah, Oblivion like halts everything for those face-to-face combos. Yeah, so I think like having it be like, go from the face-to-face and then switch to the side-by-side, because a lot of times when you have like, when you're looking at the side-by-side view of like you facing someone, you can't necessarily see their mouth, so you can get away with like making it look like you're having a conversation, kind of, which is cool. I was gonna say on 3 guy games. Is it one guy games or on 3? Because either one would be super cool. I hope this channel blows up, especially when the remaster comes out. Oh, dude, thank you. Are you the... Oh, I think I saw your comment. I think you made a comment like that. That's actually one of the things where we've talked about, like, at this point, I don't have the ability. If they make the remaster only... Robert Downey Jr. Why did I remember his initials and I completely blanked on his name? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what happened to me right there, but I glitched for a second. Okay, so we're going to Anvil Castle. But first, we are going to do the responsible thing and go home. And put some of our stuff away, because we have way too many stuff. Too much. Yeah, I really want to play the remaster. If they choose to make it only this current gen, I will not be able to play it, which would be really sad. So probably what will happen is I will make as many videos as I can before then, and at the point that I'm able to access and play.
You choose to share your time with me, you humble me.
Wow, that was an intense compliment, sir. I don't want to cry. Dwemer Fireheart is added, so we're gonna fix our things. But yeah, I can't wait to play it, and it would be really cool to have, like, if we had videos on, like, for instance, we have the whole main quest line up, and it'd be crazy to compare, like, the main quest line to the remaster. Like, if they really make a notable enough difference. And if it's one that's perceivable once you pass it through your game system, your computer, YouTube compression, all those things are going to make it harder to see the difference between the remaster and the original. So if they really make it notably better, it would be really cool to see the same quest side by side, but like the remaster edition. And a lot of people did that with Skyrim, and it was really cool to see how beautiful they actually really did a great job with the newer Skyrim. The kind of remastered thing. I'm just primarily need to get... Ooh, Fortify Endurance. Ooh, this little icon right here. If you see it, I promise I will put it back. This little icon for the Cuirass of Tenacity looks like one of those KOTOR armors, and that makes me so happy. Man. Oh, we both have ADD, ADHD, like memory issues abound. Oh, man. From when I was a child, I was like the stereotype, which is funny because nowadays I refuse to not own it. I don't have a problem with acknowledging it. It's more of I don't want to lean on it as a crutch because I know it's a very... This is such a weird thing to talk about because it's like it's almost like a fad now, because I think so many people who never realized that's what was going on in their brain have finally discovered that. So then there are probably a small number of people who don't have that going on, and then they're like, oh man, like it's just very reminiscent of a human experience, just so exaggerated it can be debilitating. So I kind of like don't want to lean on that as... I don't want to accidentally treat it. I've done this in my life where I've treated something as an excuse, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to fully own it because then I might treat it like an excuse. But let me tell you, this is not a new thing that developed as an adult. Like I've always been like that, and I'm like, I remember someone telling me like, you're in your early teens, you shouldn't be struggling with your memory, and I'm like, well, I don't know, I just do. I don't know why. I remember half parts of it and like details disappear, drop out, come back randomly. I would read, we had these books we would read in school. I did this very rigorous thing for school, this program. And we read an insane amount of books in 1 year. And they were very heavy books, like philosophy and all this crazy stuff. Not crazy, but like, you know, cool things. And after every book, I would forget the previous book, because my brain just didn't have room. But then people would reference, like, well, like, so-and-so said in the second chapter on... You remember, I think it was, like, halfway through the book? And you're like, how do you... That was 3 books ago. How do you remember that? Yeah, but, you know, like, we're comparing the philosophies. I'm like, what are you even talking about? I don't remember the last chapter. Chill out. Like, I respect and appreciate people's minds that can do that. And I'm extremely jealous. But man, the trailer for Fable looks incredible. Okay, so I didn't take it seriously, for the record. When I saw the Fable thing, I didn't take it seriously because the Albion game, I was a bit irked. I know they have the legal right to do it, But there's a game, I'm pretty sure it's called Albion, and they borrowed the vibes, the font, like so many things look similar, and it inspired this insane like nostalgia in my soul, and it is completely unaffiliated with Fable, and I was annoyed. So I was like, when the new Fable, it just is called Fable. And I didn't realize that they were remastering it or whatever, or redoing it. I don't know the details. I didn't know. I didn't take it seriously.
Quickly now.
One Guy Games. What do you mean current gen? Oh, are you streaming on Xbox? I'm streaming off my Xbox. My computer, it works great. It handles all the stuff I do very well, but it would not be able to simultaneously play a game, like run a game and stream it at the same time. It can't do that. It just would not be powerful enough to do that. So I would either need like some type of like either a laptop to do that if I was to do things on like Steam or something, or I would need to get the next gen Xbox. How do you do that on YouTube? Can you make a tutorial? You know, I could explain my process maybe on Instagram or something. Or I guess I can make a short, or like maybe I can make a community post, because I know I don't want to attract a bunch of people to my channel that think I'm going to give YouTube advice, because I know that's a popular genre, and I don't want to make it look like I'm promising content that I'm not going to make. I forgot her hours. She has a certain time of the morning that she comes out. There she is. I don't think my memory is bad, actually. There are just notable gaps. Hey, you know, they say a lot of people with that difficulty end up being very good at... Whoa, bro. It worked! This is gonna go crazy in a minute. Dude, Raven, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, man. Sorry. This is so funny. Are you hearing like the... I'm looking at my stream right now off of another device, and it doesn't seem to be reading it. That's so sad. So it's actually reading it, but it's not reading it in the... That's a bummer. I have a voice. It's like a slightly British sounding voice, and it's unfortunately it's reading it out, but it's not... Oh, sweet. We got a lot of OGs in here, Raven. Goodness, thank you. Raven, do you have your new helmet? I think you might have a new helmet. And a couple names I don't recognize. That's fun. Nice. Dude, thank you so much. That is so generous. I love Stream Elements is freaking out like, what's going on? That's awesome. Dude. We're about to start Fable 2, by the way, for anyone becoming members. Ma'am, have I got a story for you. So, like, see, like, you can catch these little moments where you're, like, angling. Like, and you can overlay the conversation over it. Unless she says something like that, and then you're like, well, now I have to work around that because, like, I might want to keep the fire sound, but not keep... But then you can cut up the fire sound, keep it over, delete the part where she speaks, and then put over the part where she speaks in the conversation. It's a whole thing.
Go ahead, please.
It's fun to play with. It's like a puzzle. Dude, we got new members, we got new legionnaires! And we just defeated the Jack of... I don't want to give any spoilers, but we defeated the big baddie in Fable 1. Gonna tie up some loose ends and then move on to Fable 2. Actually, I don't know if we're gonna do... I don't know. Chancellor Okato. The Stranger's Ring. Let's look at her disposition. It's about as max as it's going to be. The Stranger's Ring.
This ring belonged to my husband.
Aww.
He's been missing for over 10 years. For some reason, his name and face escape me at the moment. How
That's
did you
so
get
sad.
it? Do you know his whereabouts? Why are you showing it to me?
Take it. It's a gift from a stranger. You know, this could sound really threatening. Can I just throw that out there? Like, if somebody came up to me like that, had a private piece of my history that I couldn't even recall, and then some... I don't know. I feel like this could be a little scary. Just throwing it out there.
My husband's wedding ring. I never thought to see it again. What I wouldn't give to see him once more.
Oh, she has her own Mr. Nerdy.
By the power of the Elder Scrolls, I name Emmer Deriloth as the true thief of Nocturnal's Cow.
You're the Grey Fox? I've been betrayed.
I am the Grey Fox, but you have not been betrayed.
But...
I am also your missing husband, Corvus.
Corvus? Is it really you? 10 years I've waited for word from you. Why did you hide from me?
10 years ago, I inherited this cowl from the former guildmaster of the Thieves Guild. I became the new guildmaster, but I also received its curse. Whoever wears Nocturnal's cowl shall have his name stricken from history. Once I donned the cowl, no one in all of Tamriel could recognize me. With the cowl, I became the Grey Fox. Without it, I was a stranger, even to you.
You mean you were unable to return?
I've stood right next to you, and you didn't even know it. I cried out to you, "Here I am! It's me, Corvus!" But you just looked at me, confused.
You have broken my heart for a second time. I cannot let the infamous criminal mastermind, the Grey Fox, become the Count of Anvil. If you try to announce yourself as Corvus, I will deny you. I will deny you before the Emperor if I have to.
I guessed you would say these terrible things to me. That is why I brought my friend along. From this moment forward, I renounce my life of crime forever. I'm passing the Grey Cowl of the Thieves Guild to its new guild master. The Grey Cowl is now yours. You are the new guild master of the Thieves Guild. You will find that history has been altered tonight. Such is the power of Nocturnal's curse that lifting it can alter time itself.
What is different?
If Emmer Deriloth had not stolen Nocturnal's cowl, the Thieves Guild would never have fallen on such hard times. Because of the curse, he was unable to operate in the normal world of business and society. He could only act as the guild's figurehead. That has been undone. If you go to the Imperial City, you will find that the Thieves Guild has a guild hall on the site of the ruins of Deriloth.
Wow. So, if your hubby disappeared, abandoned you, made you forget all your memories,
Hi there.
What's
would you
new
take
with
it
you?
back after renouncing his
Daedal
crime?
worship has become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
What is this conversation?
I have powerful wizards. It could be a dangerous situation.
And this guy's still
Safe
staring at me.
travels. A pleasure to speak with you.
A pleasure to speak with you. So the irony of all this is that Hieronymus Lex was in the Imperial City waterfront. We got rid of him, and we sent him off to Anvil. There is a bit of an irony in what's happening as the Grey Fox gives up his cowl, which doesn't erase his crimes, but okay. And he now is stepping or trying to step alongside his wife in Anvil. Be careful who you speak to. and who you're mean to, because they might be your boss one day. That has never rung more true.
Shadow
Okay.
hide you.
You have the hands of a healer.
Thank you.
What do you want?
I want to know what's going on with all this, dude. Wait, that's it?
You too.
Okay. The gray. He still said he's still called the Gray Fox. Like what? That. Actually, there are no crimes to erase. He said he's given up his life of crime, man. And he made me steal stuff. And he gave me permission to murder. Just throwing that out there really quickly. He was so desperate to be with this baby, which I'm cool with. That's very sweet. But he was willing to, you know, get other people out of the way. Okay, let's see. What is the next step in this ultimate heist? However, since the curse is lifted, I can remove the cowl and be recognized as myself again. That's why. Oh. Okay. Cool. Interestingly, the cowl's magic makes it so that anyone seeing me remove the cowl does not associate me with the Gray Fox. Wow. That is an interesting situation. The problem is I don't think I could put it on in here. I mean, it is possible that he's just a victim of all this and had to walk it out to be able to make it back to her, which is sweet. But, like, how did he start on this path? Woo. I'm Batman.
You're wanted dead or
Ah!
alive, Gray Fox. This will be easier if you're dead.
Sweet.
I'll make captain for this.
Oh. Really?
I'll let you live this time, cur.
Rude. And I have no bounty now? So wait, they forgot now? Well, see, this is the kicker, guys. We were about to start the Assassin's Guild. I made a thumbnail. I set up the thingy, the stream. I had it all ready. And then if you remember, some of you might have caught that I switched it. No. Wait, I don't even know if I even posted the original thumbnail. Maybe I didn't. If I didn't, then no one would have recognized it. I did the Thieves Guild instead because I am a moral character. And you know what moral characters do. They hide the evil they do. That's totally moral. So the thing with the ultimate heist, what I'm wondering right now, and I'm a little puzzled, I'm opening US right now, is I'm wondering if he just told me where to find the other, not arena. Huh. Oh, oops. How do we finish this quest? Keep in mind, we just did this not terribly long ago, but man. The ultimate heist. Oh, you could see what? There's an unused dialogue option. I don't want the Cowl's Curse. That was supposed to appear at the end of your conversation with the Gray Fox. That's interesting. And then he responds, the curse has been broken. That's really cool. After doing the final cutscene, it's possible for your game to become permanently frozen. This occurs after the dialogue between the Countess of Anvil and the Gray Fox. He says that he's going to pass on the Gray Cowl to you, but then walks away and you remain stuck in cutscene mode. Okay, well that didn't happen. We're fine. Let's see. Okay, you get another entry when you hit the Imperial City. Okay. So okay. So it's not telling us explicitly to go to the Imperial City, but technically our next update... There's an arrow in my elbow. I used to be an adventurer like you, and then I took an arrow to the elbow. Oh, I remember this part. Guys, I remember this part. Oh, this is a good part. Here's the question. Ooh, Raven, good question. Doing the Dark Brotherhood, if you Kill with a cowl on, will it count? From what I understand, people have used it to avoid history. Oh, see? There it is. He directed you to it, and if, like me, you were not paying attention, you will not realize you're gonna go in there. History has been rewritten. I should go to see the new Thieves Guild Hall in the Imperial City waterfront. So I'm thinking that update was supposed to pop up after he was done talking to us, but it didn't. The Grey Fox, or Count Corvus, as he is now known, told me that I will get to run the place.
To read today's Black Horse
Nice. But we can't wear the cowl out in public. So it's funny, if you enter the new guild, people love you because, you know, you're pretty cool. But if you put on the... Oh, look at... And there's flowers. There's primroses. Look, it's not just a dead end anymore. It magically appeared. Oh, that is the power of undoing a curse right there. Open wooden door to Daraloth's basement. Oh, wait a minute. Is he one of the dudes? So, like, this guy got a whole extension to his house with magic? Good for him. Man, I hope that was for free.
You wear the shadows well, fellow thief.
Okay, so there you go. He's chill. He's cool. He's nice, right? Okay, so...
Shadow.
Oops.
I'll hide you.
Thank you. You're nice.
As I live and breathe, the Grey Fox. It's an honor.
Nice. It's an honor, sir, to meet Amose. So it's funny because the curse bound the guy to wear the mask at all times, and he was not able to shed the identity. But if you take it off...
You wear the shadows well, fellow thief.
Goes back to normal. He doesn't treat you like the Grey Fox at all.
You wear the... Oh, we don't talk about him in public. The Thieves Guild follows the Grey Fox. However, we make sure that most folks think he is just a myth.
Him. I was wearing the Grey Fox's cowl with my cute little outfit. But he does not remember at all.
Shadow hide you.
So it allows the character to have a normal
the Grey
life.
Fox appreciates all you've done for the guild.
Armand Christophe.
Well,
Hold on.
Shadow hide you.
Same thing with this guy.
As I live and breathe, the Grey Fox. It's an honor.
Nice. Thank you. Look. I think he's pretty cute. Look at me. I'm so pretty. I look so mad, though. I look so irritable. So if we come around... Open a chest. What? Come around here. We actually can go up into Daraloth's house. And I'm pretty sure he's a trainer. Not like a master trainer or anything, but he's a... I feel so rude stepping on his chair. Guild master's quarters? So I just stole this man's house? How does he feel about that? Dude. This is mine. Oh, nice. The wanted poster. Forgot about that. That's me now. Just with a much less manly chin. Nice. Nice. Height between 5 and 6 feet. I love how vague they make that on purpose. I'm a Breton. I'm on the lower end of that scale. No wonder people are scared of the Gray Fox. The guy looks pissed 24/7 with the mask on. He looks mad. I wonder if these are safe chests. I'll have to look into that and update you on that. Presumed mail is convenient for you. Oh, you know, that dude.
You're the Gray Fox.
Oh, I'm still wearing this. Thank you. Wait, you can't get out this way? Oh. Woo! Yeah, that he didn't realize he just saved me there. The Garden of Darloth. Oh, wait a minute. There's a guy with that name, right? I'm almost positive. So we are now the Gray Fox. But they don't even know that I am a female.
I'm only asking
How
for
could
a
someone so beautiful, so gorgeous be capable of such evil? It's not even evil, is it? I mean, okay, I guess I don't know. Boots of Spring Hill Jack. Oh, look at those! The little ballet slippers. Look at me. How do those absorb any impact? That doesn't seem like it. Ooh. Whoa. Feeling very Skyrim. Feeling very iron. Almost like some of the fur. That looks cool. Cuirass of Tenacity. I thought it was going to look more like a... Not orcish, but... Yeah, kind of like the orcish ones. Kind of like slippers or socks. Yeah, no, totally. It almost looks like the ones that tie around your ankle because it goes up so high. That's funny. I'm too beautiful to commit crimes. Look at me. Don't ever suspect me of anything. Wow, the waterfront is so pretty. It's getting dark. Well, we did it. We accomplished the ultimate heist. Wait a minute. Okay. We're gonna do that, then we're gonna do that, then we're gonna do that and that. Oh, I see. Still really pretty out here. So I love the sound of the water. Actually, funny thing, random, what I do have to do, I'm considering using a different screen for our pause screen, similar to our get started screen, and it would sound so much better with... No! Buddy, I'm trying to do something right now. I'm busy. You're interrupting my work. I'm blocking a whole hammer with a dagger. I'm trying to record something, girl. I'm trying to record my TikTok dance. Can you leave me alone? Good job. One of my favorite quests in the game. It was really good. I think it made me aware of how many times I've played this game and played through the first parts of the Thieves Guild, mostly for getting some money in the beginning and never actually completing the quest and becoming the man himself. So, yeah, I wanted to get some of the wind noises because the new pause screen I think would look good with the wind noises. So just recording it and stuff. But yeah, that's it. And we have a bunch of new Legionnaires thanks to Raven for his gifted memberships. That was so generous, so kind of you. I'm excited to start Fable 2. So for those of you who are interested, for the our normal stream, we keep Oblivion on here. But are you serious? I am busy. Goodness. We for the member stream, it's more of like those other games that we've been talking about that don't really fit the the main direction of the channel. That would probably be very confusing and might dilute the channel itself. I don't want to mess with that at all. But the member streams, we are adventuring into new lands, new worlds, and it's been fun. I played Fable 1 for the first time. I've played 2 and 3 plenty of times, but 1 was my first time playing it. It was a very good game. Chad Warden walked me through so many things, helped me get those silver keys that I had no idea were in very not easy to spot places. So that was awesome. And so for today, we did have we had One Guy Games, David Riker Jr., Steinmetz, welcome. Fia, Raven, Phoenix, and of course Chad Warden was first in the chat. And we also had those gifted memberships from Raven. Thanks again. That included Gray Dreams, Caleb Ferguson, Cruzacrell, Lionel, Michael Carroll, Solus Saint, Israel Dowdy, Erath, 420 Reflower Gaming, Jacob Giles. You guys are all Legionnaires now. You've got your iron helmets, and I've noticed. I think we've got some Imperial helmets now, which I think is 1 or 2 months, 1 month maybe, and then 2 months is the what's it called? The Blades helmet. So the helmets progress as you're a member longer. So that was really fun to set up and to put together. So as I've seen the like new helmets pop up in chat, that's been really cool. Thanks a lot. I have a great time in these streams. Thank you, Fian. Thanks. I love having you guys in stream. It's been fun having our conversations. We definitely totally get each other. It's very, very relatable. I'm sorry, these nighttime sounds are amazing. I feel like I need to record my own like sleep sounds. This should be my sleep sounds every night. This is amazing. We've also had some new subscribers. If you look at the top of the screen, we have some new subscribers. We have David, Gerald, Sersha, Left Jab, Right Hook, Turbo Knight, Demihi Mortem. Those are from like the end of December. So yeah, it's cool, guys. We're almost done with the Mages Guild in our primary in our videos. I know, right? I love these crickets. They're so chill. They're just singing to me. I hope you guys have a good one, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys.